The inspections are thorough. Everything from decals to striping to tires to fuel leaks.
27 investigates. How safe is the school bus ride for your students? Took our team a couple of weeks to get the most detailed and accurate answers for you. The information we got may shock you. First News reporter James Santelli looked through the paperwork and got the answers to keep you informed with what happens in the safety check process. He joins us live in the studio with those details.
Yeah, Matt, when we started to hear about school buses being taken out of service, we wanted to see for ourselves how school bus inspections work. We called Ohio State Highway Patrol, who set up an inspection for us to cover. And as you'll see, it is an incredibly extensive process.
Sharon Papineau has been inspecting buses for Ohio State Highway Patrol for less than 2 years, and she has already looked at hundreds of buses.
We all have an important job, and it's the safety of our kids, and it's not just us, we kind of check each other.
Sharon works with a team to inspect every inch of every school bus twice a year. Underneath,
make sure all your brackets are in place.
Inside, every door, every part. They're looking for anything that could take the bus out of service.
Even if it's a minor violation, it turns into an out-of-service violation during our annual inspections. So that will preclude it from getting an annual sticker if there's anything that's not fixed.
So even if one thing at all is wrong with the bus, it won't be allowed onto the road?
Yes, sir.
27 First News requested the results of the last 2 years of inspections for districts in Mahoning, Columbiana, and Trumbull counties. The districts with the highest percentage of out-of-service violations were Lisbon, Wellsville, Warren, and Matthews. Overall, Ohio State Highway Patrol gave 1 out of every 2 buses in the area an out-of-service violation. Examples?
Holes in the seat backs, graffiti. Sometimes a tire tread isn't in compliance with our standards. Sometimes you get a tire that doesn't have enough air in it.
Superintendents from Lisbon and Wellsville responded to the numbers. They point out that most of the violations were not related to the safety of the buses, and in almost all cases, the problems were fixed immediately and buses were back on the roads. Still, Ohio State Highway Patrol says local schools are not replacing buses as often as they used to.
That's the problem with the schools that are facing is a money issue of replacing these buses. They're forced to keep older buses in their fleet, which causes a lot more problems with mechanical issues.
The bus the inspectors showed us was a newer bus, 2012, at Jackson Milton High School. Most in the area are much older, and Sergeant Ogden says there is a reason they look at every detail.
Our teams have the responsibility of inspecting these school buses to ensure they're safe, because they're transporting our most precious commodity, and that's our kids.
And the State Highway Patrol also says that bus safety is about making sure other drivers follow the law. That means stopping for buses that are picking up or dropping off students. Any violation of that is a mandatory court appearance in the state of Ohio. Live in the studio, James Santelli, 27 Investigates.
Thanks, James. So how safe are school buses in general? According to the U.S. Department of Transportation, 1% of student fatalities during normal school travel hours are on a school bus. Compare that to 58% if a student is riding with another teenager. Statistics show students are about 50% more likely to arrive at school safe if they take the school bus.